Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst tandem of Greg Anthony and Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And Vancouver starts out with the ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. And Vancouver, looking at who they've got. Count it, good. You know, and early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie, humble, ready to work, ready to listen, and then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. Blakeney passes it to Hall. To the wing right side. Clock at 4. Here's Blakeney. No good that time. So Vancouver will take it the other way.
And you know what? Sometimes it's hard to say whether or not defensively you were on your game. But bottom line is their opponent didn't shoot it well, and you got to take some of the credit from a defensive standpoint.
I mean, they should take credit. I mean, they were out there impacting shots, preventing easy looks. They made things tough on them.
Hartford with the ball. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. ABC passes to Hall. Here's Harrison, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And he'll take that. The nice, easy mid-range jumper, first bucket of the day.
That's all you want, is a good shot to get yourself in a rhythm. For him, he's going to want a lot more than that to come.
Now here's King. Okobo. A three-pointer is right on target. He has 7.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Pass to Gates. To the right side. Here's Blakeney. That one off the back iron and out.
Now I think he lets the D get to him there, and he rushes it. I mean, he has plenty of space there if he just takes his time.
Back to King. Takes the 13-footer. Hartford with the rebound. It's stolen. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Well, I like the decision-making, though. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And Vancouver with the possession here, following the bucket by Hartford. Vancouver needs to get off a shot here. Offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Gates. The shot from the low post is good.
Did anybody see any defensive presence on that play? I mean, he's not going to blow that layup. It was wide open.
Cuts off the pass. And it's Hartford on the break. Here's Blakeney, and he gets the bucket.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
They've leaned on him tonight, and he's delivered with some great shooting.
The pass to ABC. Hartford moving the ball around. To the inside. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Fredette. Fires from 18. Off the left rim and out. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's Vancouver up 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
Well, obviously that was the game plan coming in. Be physical right off the rip.
Hartford trails by 3. They've got ABC. Marcus Teague out there with ABC. And it's ABC. Here's ABC. Softly drops in the floater. ABC's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Hartford.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
And for Vancouver, ABC is out there with King. And it's ABC, and it's Gray in at the 1. Back to Miles, 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. And for Hartford, Marcus Teague out there with ABC. And it's ABC, and it's ABC.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
Here's Gray, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And giving up some height, he just finds a way to carve out a little separation.
Well, it takes a lot of confidence and toughness to make that play.
Dixon's checked in for King. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys who you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh, my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high the rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he just kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays it up nice too. I mean, you have so many players. Curry, he's another guy that does it so well. I can keep going on and on, but those guys, don't forget about Mike Conley. He's ambidextrous. He might just shoot a jump shot with either hand. So you got to be careful when guarding these guys. Great finishers now.
Good names you've mentioned. Here's ABC. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Hartford shooting their first free throw tonight.
One shot.
Vancouver, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Here's Gray. Lays it up and banks it in. Gray's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it. Opens up a clear path to the bucket.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And that's going to be a foul on Vancouver. For Hartford, they've made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Kicks it to Miles. Lets it go from 14. Gates pulls it in. ABC's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
Hartford shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here. Hartford making a switch here. Sampson's checked in.
One shot.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Vancouver trails by 3. Passes it to Melton. Hands it from downtown. Melton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a good way to boost his three-point percentage. Take advantage of some soft defense.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Lemon misses, and there's the pass to Dixon. Vancouver working the ball around now. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. ABC passes to Lemon. Here's ABC. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gates. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Too many inches being given up in that matchup. I mean, he's got no chance of putting a stop to that layup.
It'll be Vancouver with their first time out of the game here. And this is their first time matched up this year with Hartford.
An interconference matchup. They faced these guys twice a season, and last year they took both games.
For Hartford, Harrison comes in for ABC. And ABC subbed in for ABC. Vancouver also changing it up. King comes in for ABC. And it's Fredette in for ABC. It's deflected, but he gets it back. They get it back. Spalding. And at last, they get one to fall.
Look, he doesn't waste time. Once he gets the rebound, he does what he should. Goes right back up with it.
Here's Sampson. Sinks that one from the post.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
For Vancouver, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Melton. Here's King. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Here's Harrison. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Hartford leads by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal at 2K Sports. Let's talk first half. Looking at Hartford, Kenny, what do you think?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. And it's Harrison with the ball for Hartford. A 2-point game. They'll be off to Charlotte for a game against the Hornets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Second half underway. Here's who Igor Kokoshkov's got on the floor. Vancouver shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time. And he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one. That's for sure.
And that's a play they'll run over and over, fellas, as long as he keeps working.
Blakeney misses.
Oh, it's a confidence shaker when you can't hit a wide open three like that.
Now, here is Fredette. D right on him. Tipped away. Here's Harrison. Pass to Hall. Over in the corner, Sampson. 4 on the clock. Here's Harrison. Drains the three-pointer. Harrison's got 5 points so far. NBA rosters are turning over faster, it seems, these days. Chris, how much do former teammates know about defending one another? Or is it a non-issue?
Oh, no, it's more than a non-issue, Kevin. You were right in your assumption that, listen, if former teammates, they have a little more inside information. And you know why it matters? Because every day after practice, you know, the first thing guys do after they get their water, they play one-on-one. And so you understand guys' tendencies. You learn how they get into a rhythm. We're all creatures of habit. Let's remember what Kevin Durant did. Remember how he came down on the same end of the floor in the finals and hit the same tough shot over the extended hand that he did? Well, if you notice, he did that on his crossover, that right to left setup. And so if you know him, you may know that he's going to do that. And also, you may know that he has a counter just in case. It allows you to keep your hand out the cookie jar, not to gamble. It gives you an educated guess on maybe what some of the greatest offensive players in the world are going to go to next to get that bucket. Any piece of information matters. And yeah, you've been practicing against them. That's a good thing.
And a chance to now check out the scoring distribution between the front court and the back court players tonight for Vancouver.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Lays it up off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Hartford lead.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And Miles kicks to Gray. Drains the 19-footer. Gray's got 7. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Passes it to Hall. Alkins. And the layup's good off the glass. And Hartford leads by 9.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Gray. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
One shot.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. To the paint. It's stolen. To the middle. Here's ABC. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Okay, it could be. Take a great defensive play, follow it up with a big-time dunk. That'll always get a team fired up.
And Vancouver with the possession here, following the bucket by Hartford. Gray, that's good.
And that's a perfect setup. Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Good. He's got 7.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
56 seconds left in the third quarter. Miles with it. Shot clock at 5. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Hartford leading by 6. To the inside, Alkins. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Gray. Outside for Miles. Here's Gray. Teague covering. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. And it's Hartford on the break. Teague with the ball. That pushes it to double digits. And now it's a 10-point Hartford lead.
And you can sense they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the small lead that they've built. They really captured the momentum.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hartford on top, leading by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. They've got ABC, Harrison out there with ABC, and it's Sampson in at the power forward position. That one goes. Count it.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
And the basket by Blakeney.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
To the middle. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Shoots from the elbow. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. It's good. And the Hartford lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Fredette.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Sampson's shot, good.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Now a timeout call by Vancouver.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
ABC's check in for Hartford. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Igor Kokoskov address the team. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Not too long ago, C-Web, triple-doubles were widely celebrated. Now you see much more of them all over the league. What's been the change there, do you think?
I think the change has been the style of play and the removal of the big man. being that there are no longer a slew of 7-footers in there rebounding, guards can come in there and do some amazing things in rebounding. And I'm amazed with Westbrook coming in and rebounding over the 7-footers. You also have better spacing, and so if I'm a one-on-one player, I get past my guy, I can trust that if I throw it to a wide-open shooter now, because of the way that we've drawn the defenses in, there may be a few more open looks. And so I still respect it. I still respect the energy, the focus, the fact that you have to be all over the floor to do it. But, besides the fact that there's longer threes taken, or besides the fact that there's more small lineups, I still think it's a feat to be respected, even though we're seeing an increase in the net.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Blakeney. Down low, here's Gates, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the shot goes down. Fredette's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Harrison kicks to Blakeney. Teardrop shot, and he lays it up and in. And Hartford leads by 13. For Vancouver, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. King outside. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. And Hartford calls time here. They're in front by 10. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, ABC.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. And a great second look there. Another Unleash Chaos replay. Brought to you by the Under Armour Hover Havoc. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lane and takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Harrison. Sweet little floater. Harrison's got 5 points now this quarter.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring, and this one couldn't have been any easier.
I mean, I don't know whether to say it's amazing or it's sad, but you're down double digits and you still allow an uncontested layup. Where is the pride? Where is your heart?
Hartford leading by 11.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Hartford.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. You always need role players to step up and help, and it was no different in this one, as everything seemed to be clicking for ABC.
He was the alpha dog out there tonight, totally in charge of this game. No matter what the situation was, he was the one to dictate the action.
Here's Blakeney. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Vancouver, Eli Okobo. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Blakeney. 20 seconds left in the 4th. And so it's Hartford with the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and play with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.